Remix OS is here and it's pretty cool. I'm going to show you what this thing looks like. I got a leaked version of the ISO, and I'm going to make another video on how to actually make your build disk so you don't need to necessarily make a change to your workstation. You can get to play around with Remix, not making any changes to your workstation. So let's go ahead and go in as guest mode, and we let it do its thing at this point. Since we are running this off of a thumb drive, there's going to be a little latency here. You got to excuse me, it's a little crude. I'm doing this off of a camera, and I'm filming my laptop. But here it goes. As you see, it says Android right here, and it's going to do this kind of like a decompression kind of thing off the drive itself. I've got a little USB 2.0 drive in here. I'm sure if I had a 3.0 that I'm willing to blow away, this would be 3 or 4 times faster to boot. But it is what it is, and even with the USB 2.0 drive, Remix OS is pretty slick. It's really, really lightweight. As a matter of fact, I think what I will do is I have an Ubuntu laptop that I'll use as my sacrificial laptop, and I might just install Remix OS on that. I'm really liking what I see right now. It picked up all of my hardware. My Wi-Fi worked, my sound worked. I didn't try the webcam yet. That's a good point. But I mean, it flew. It's really, really lightweight. It's liquid. On this very laptop itself, I have Windows 10 on it, and I use it. That's my primary OS. And my fan is constantly cycling up and on and back and forth. You can tell the processor is being taxed. Anything I threw at Remix OS, I never heard the fan cycle. I never felt like the laptop was struggling. It was quite the opposite. It was like, there was no stress whatsoever. So it's like I said, so far I'm very happy. I like what I see right now. As you can see, this has been about a minute or so, and we're still in this boot up phase. But again, if this is installed on a hard drive itself, I think this would take less than 15 seconds. Or if I had a USB 3 USB drive, which is what they recommend, we wouldn't have this latency. So okay, select the language. We're going to do English, obviously. And it's user agreement, yeah, whatever it says. And it wants to know my Wi-Fi setup. So I'll go ahead and and connect. Setup is complete. Remix is ready. Here we go. We're in. We've got Remix OS fully functional. Here's the Google Play Store. I haven't added my Gmail account yet. Sign in so I can enter my email address, Jay's DMC, which you guys already know because you're on my channel. And let's go. And blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I accept. There is some Chinese writing up here. I'm not sure what that is. This is not a final build. But I'm told that this is as close to a final build as we'll possibly get until the 12th, which is in 2 days. And I believe Jide will then be releasing the actual final build. But as you can see, is our file manager. My Remix, it has all sorts of folders in here and whatnot. I mean, I'm not an expert at this by all means. Here's our trash bin. Settings, what do we have? There's all sorts of Wi-Fi settings and display settings and sound and wallpaper. I mean, typical of any full operating system that you would imagine. Look, I'm a Chromium OS fan, and I know a lot of people aren't. This is truly what I think will break Chromium OS, right? If Chromium OS is the direction that Google's going in, I could see this clearly being the next iteration of Chromium OS. This is a real operating system, as opposed to Chromium OS, which is very lightweight and kind of limited in functionality, right? This is something that you can actually use and go ahead and kind of live off of, where Chromium OS, like I said, doesn't offer things of that nature. Really, I mean, a lot of these icons are all taken directly off of Linux. The sound, the keyboard, the time, all the fonts here. This is all, it's just a Linux derivative, that makes it even all the cooler. And that's it. This is the story. I'm going to provide 2 links in the bottom for the tools, and I'll make another video on how to actually make the disk. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.